Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in my parents' kitchen with my dad right here. But for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Sam. I've started this whole food, plant-based, no oil journey about 7 months ago. I've lost about 30 pounds and counting. And this guy right here has come a long way on his journey over the span of 10 years or so, even longer. And he's basically on the journey of coming back from congestive heart failure, now reversing type 2 diabetes, kidney disease, everything that comes along with that. But today I wanted to show one of his favorite meals he's been doing. Been eating this like almost every day for like a whole week. Obsessed with this meal, but reason being is we actually got it from the Mastering Diabetes book written by Cyrus and Robbie, which love it. It's really good information. But if you want to know the science behind type 2 diabetes and how to not just control it but completely reverse it, definitely get that book, because that gives you all the science behind it and everything. And we are no means any kind of doctor, so do this at your own risk and do your research before you take this leap into this journey. But it has been phenomenal. So what I want to do is show one of his favorite meals, and then I'm going to show you my version of that same meal for my specific needs. So let's get started. I'm going to get a closer look as to what we are making today.
All right, first thing I do is I take 2 cups of spinach.
I'll wait for you.
Sure. Then I'm going to get a cup and a half of brown rice. Try to measure that out.
And you only measure it because that's what...
Yeah. This is the basic.
So for me, I don't prefer to measure it because I'm really just doing it for weight loss. So I will, I'll show you how I do. I just kind of dump everything in a bowl, kind of like this. So got your brown rice.
And I have 1 1/4 cups of edamame.
So what was your blood sugar? You started doing this a week ago, and you have started still injecting insulin, but you were injecting how many cc's?
I started out like at 16 cc's, and now I'm down. My last injection was 8. My blood sugar has been lower than 126 since I started. And my target range is 80 to 130. So I've been within the target range the whole entire time.
Which is awesome.
And I have sliced cucumbers I'm going to add to that to make it beautiful and tasty. All the good stuff. And then I'm going to top it with coconut aminos. And
so what was your blood sugar? You test your blood sugar
every... my lunch.
You test your blood sugar every morning. What was it again this morning?
It was 126 this morning, which was high, but I had a lot to eat last night and yesterday afternoon, so I attribute it to that, because it was 126 this morning, but I've been 110, 112, 114, still injecting a low amount, and today, like I said, I haven't injected today, and I'm probably not going to have to inject because I'm still in the target range. So I'm anticipating tomorrow to be in the target range still. So
nice,
pretty incredible stuff. So this stuff worked right away for me. So it's a way to become, to get rid of your insulin resistance. So
the goal is to become insulin sensitive, which is talked about in the Mastering Diabetes book, because kind of what the doctors are telling you, for what they tell you to eat, you're just trying to control your insulin, which becomes an ongoing battle every single day.
So in my case, I was doing some vegan mayonnaise, some vegan cheese, which all stuff that had fat. And what Robbie and Cyrus said was the problem with insulin resistance is there is fat in cells that aren't designed to store fat, which is your glycogen or your fat stores, and the way to get rid of that is through this diet, and that's what they've done. I can't thank them enough for putting this out, all this information out. Very helpful.
Version of this.
All right, let me
So I have I'm using a glass pie dish because there's not another big enough bowl for me. So for me, I'm doing, again, a low-fat, high-carb kind of meal, but I want to put I'll put my starch in first. So I'm gonna use the same kind of brown rice, and I'm doing maybe like 1/3 of this pie dish of my starch. And the key to losing weight and keeping it off is to stay with that low fat mentality or way of eating. And I'm gonna add my veggies. So what makes mine a little different is I'm just going to bulk it up so that I have more volume, so I get fuller faster, but I'm not sacrificing all of those calories. So I'm gonna add in some chopped up Napa cabbage. So any kind of like non-starchy leafy green is really good. And then I've been kind of obsessed with using really thinly sliced like red onion, but I didn't have red onion, so I'm using a yellow onion, which gives you enough flavor, gives you the oniony flavor anyways, so it's really good. Do you want the rest of it on yours?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the rest of this on my dad's dish.
I'll do that right now.
Because raw onion is actually really good for maintaining your blood glucose. And then I'm gonna add more veggies, so I have some shredded carrots, which I'm gonna put on top of this. So I'm kind of, I guess you could call this like a deconstructed sushi bowl. It's really good. And this is my first meal of the day, so I'm pretty hungry. So I'm just gonna not measure really anything. I'm just gonna make sure that my plate is 2/3 or half at least of non-starchy veggies. Whoops, it's gonna get everywhere, I feel like. Whoop, that's probably, yeah, that's probably good. I might add a little bit more because I'm, you know, if I get hungrier, I'll just add more greens to it. And for added flavor, oh, do you have garlic powder? I forgot to grab that. I have some kimchi, so I'm gonna add that to it.
There you go.
Do you like kimchi?
Yep.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, you go ahead and do it.
You don't like it?
No, it's all right. I've got mine already set.
Alright, so I'm going to do some kimchi, not really measuring, just kind of throwing it on there. And I like to use a little bit of garlic powder for some flavor. Get that onion flavor, you got the kimchi flavor and the onion. I don't know if I said onion already, but we're going to top it off with some coconut aminos again. So this is not that much different from what he made. I just made it my own. So if you're looking to lose weight, just add more non-starchy vegetables to your meal and see how well that goes. Because it's really, I'm a volume eater, so I like to eat a lot, but I don't want to increase my calorie intake. So making something like this, it's gonna fill me up until probably like later afternoon, because it's like, what time is it? It's already 12 o'clock.
Want some of that?
Oh, and cucumber. I forgot. Thank you. And some cucumber. But, so you can see, like, this is my meal. This is his meal. It looks like there's a big difference, but really.
And I'll have a fruit smoothie if I'm not full.
So if you're type 2 diabetic or even type 1, 1.5, pre-diabetic, whatever it is, and you are afraid to eat carbs and any kind of sugar as far as like fruit goes, because that's what your doctor told you, do some research, find out some information, get that book Mastering Diabetes, because they debunk all of that and they have the science behind it to prove it. So again, I'm so glad I got that book, read the information.
Pass it on to her dad.
Pass it on to you. Okay, so this is his meal. As you can see, a little close up. So got a bowl about this deep, about yay wide, and coconut aminos on top. It's really flavorful and really filling. And then I'll show you mine. And then this is mine. So the dish is a lot flatter, but hey, it's chock full of vegetables, and you will not feel like you're sacrificing anything. And all in all, like, that's how much starch I have. Really, really filling. And yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat some, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.